we got on a subway and we ended up in London.
Yes, it looks like London now. What'd you get?
I got tea.
What kind of tea?
English breakfast.
It's not confusing at all. Just follow this.
Yeah. In this video, we share essential tips for making the most out of a long layover in London, as well as lessons learned that can make your experience go smoother than ours did. This was our family's first overseas trip together. We intentionally booked a long layover in London so our family could get some sleep in between our long journey to our real destination, the top of Norway. And since we were in London, we could not pass up the opportunity to check out a little of this historic place. Are you ready for adventure?
Only a steal on a 4-minute wait.
There's our flight. 8:20. There's our gate. It says London. Crazy. We're going to London. If possible, get a direct flight to London. We had a 9-hour non-stop flight from Denver.
Heading off to London now. Gonna go get some scones and some fish and chips.
Crazy, we're actually going to store in Norway.
To do a similar trip like this, we would recommend at least an 8-hour layover in order to allow yourself enough time to go through customs and baggage claim at the 5th busiest airport in the world, Heathrow. Allow plenty of time to get through customs. We had no wait. There was not a single person in line ahead of us. We recommend allotting at least an hour to go through customs, just in case. For extra convenience, stay at a hotel at or near the airport. We stayed at the Radisson Red Hotel Heathrow, mainly because of its proximity to the airport. Free baggage stowage, and it was the only hotel that we could find that had a bunk bed room. Instead of staying near the airport, we highly recommend staying at the airport to help prevent extra transportation costs and headache. It was not possible for us to walk to and from the airport, even though we were so close. So we ended up spending a lot of extra money getting taxis to take us to and from the airport. We dropped our bags at the hotel before we went back to the airport to take the train. Be sure to plan your route ahead of time and possibly pre-book train tickets. We pre-booked the Heathrow Express. The train is just a 15-minute ride from Terminals 2 and 3 to Paddington Station in the heart of London. Somebody's tired.
This looks like Paddington Station.
Because it is. Okay, I've got to get off.
This is London Paddington. This is our final stop. All change please.
This is way more overwhelming than I expected. Yes, we need to go southbound, but we need tickets. I'm so overwhelmed.
It's not confusing at all. Just follow this.
Yeah. It looks like a spider web. It's very overwhelming. For our particular destination, we took the Piccadilly or Brown Line from Paddington Station to the Piccadilly Circus Station. Alternatively, from Heathrow, you can take the Piccadilly line directly to Green Park Station, which will spit you out right next to our destination. This second option is a lot cheaper and more direct option, but will take longer. We were short on time, so we were glad we took the first option. It's such a process. This is quite the adventure.
Like nothing we've done before.
This is a steep, steep escalator. We're here and we're gonna walk to the Ritz.
We got on a subway and we ended up in London.
Yes, it looks like London now. We need to find Piccadilly Street. Just coming off of our 9-hour flight, we knew we wanted some exercise. So we did the perfect thing you could do after such a long flight, a walking tour. We might not even make it in time now. We're gonna have to hustle once we figure out where we're supposed to go. We're doing a walking tour, a 3-hour walking tour to see some of the major sites in London, but we won't be able to see the changing of the guard because it's only in the morning on certain days, and we're doing it in the afternoon.
But we are walking to see Buckingham Palace.
And I think we'll be seeing Big Ben. David was asking about that.
At the end.
At the end.
So we got here like 30 seconds after our tour started, so I was looking around all the people. Saw somebody walking down the street holding their hat up. So I thought he's probably a tour guide because we didn't see anybody else. So I ran down there. He said that, asked our name and checked us in, said we're with this group up here. So.
And there's tons of people around, and they say they don't wait for latecomers. Like, seriously, if you're 30 seconds late, like, you're out of luck. The trees are so beautiful, so big. What do you see yonder? Just any palace?
Buckingham Palace.
What palace?
Buckingham Palace.
Of the kleinen oder der Fahrgestellte, der Kunden behalten.
We did not get to go inside any of the buildings, but that was okay since it was a good day to be outside in London. Just a little too hot for our liking. The building is approximately 830,000 square feet and was originally a townhouse built in 1703. It was later upgraded to a palace and became the home of British monarchy in 1837. There are now 775 rooms in the palace. During World War II, the palace survived 9 German bomb attacks. I highly recommend a walking tour, especially if you only have a few hours, because you can just follow them aimlessly and you don't even have to think, and they just tell you stuff, and it's great.
You get to learn the inside scoop.
St. James's Park was a peaceful respite from the crowds around Buckingham Palace. The park is the size of approximately 23 football fields. King Henry VIII bought the land in 1532 to create a deer park for his new palace. In the 1660s, King Charles II remodeled the park to emulate fancy gardens of France. It is home to a lake with 2 small islands and lots of neat birds like the beautiful gray-lag goose and also pelicans, which we did not see. Hello there. You're so pretty. Wow. Oh, they're goslings. Oh my gosh. Ah, they're so cute. Look at that. You guys are so cute. Are you the proud parents? Are those your kiddos? What'd you get?
I got tea.
What kind of tea?
English breakfast.
Where
milk.
did you get tea?
In there. The UK.
London.
Trafalgar Square in London.
Trafalgar. On a nice hot day, a nice hot cup of tea. This is really nice, the architecture here.
Parliament Square. We can take even more photos, and I'll tell you a bit more about what England's doing up there.
The walking tour was very informative and the time went by quickly. We learned interesting tidbits like the fact that the bell inside the tower is actually called Big Ben and not the tower itself. The bell weighs more than 13 tons. The current clock tower was built in 1859 after 16 years of construction and is the height of 21 London buses stacked up on each other. Big Ben is at the north end of the Houses of Parliament. 14 bombs actually hit the Houses of Parliament during World War II. The very aesthetically pleasing building is over 1.2 million square feet. It is an architectural marvel made of limestone with 3 miles of passageways, 4 floors, and 65 levels. There's no dress code to enter, but be sure you don't wear your suit of armor, because it's illegal. In London, there's bicycle traffic jams. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. The tour ended at Parliament Square and we went to the Westminster Bridge to see a few more sights. We need to try to get on. Where do we go, Steve? We didn't get on the train fast enough when it stopped because it was so full that we ended up waiting for a while for another train to come, so it took us longer to get back to Heathrow area.
Mind the gap, please.
Before collapsing at our hotel, we went out to dinner, and what we thought would be a typical restaurant visit ended up being an agonizing 2 hours with terrible service, mostly waiting the whole time. We should have gotten a quicker bite to eat, even at the restaurant at our hotel. Because at this point, after having no sleep for days, our bodies needed sleep way more than food. Clearly, Daniel had the right idea and fell asleep before our food came.
We had a casualty in London. One of our team members didn't make it.
Just several hours after we went to bed, our alarms woke us up at 3 a.m. for our long travel day to the top of Europe. Ironically, we didn't get much sleep during our London layover. How's your porridge, boys?
At gate B43, right. Passengers traveling in SAS-GO economy with boarding groups 3, 4, and 5.
There's our plane going to Norway.
Gonna be a fun trip.
In our next episode, we set foot in Lofoten, Norway, to kick off our most epic adventure yet. We are so excited to share this series with you and tips and tricks along our journey. We spent 9 full days in northern Norway, experiencing the unwavering midnight sun to the fullest, witnessing the spectacular turquoise waters, and basking in this amazing outdoor paradise. We then head south to embark on a 7-night cruise to see more of Norway, the beautiful fjords. Norway is epic. Daniel, you're defeating the purpose. You're walking backwards. Stop. Whoa.